Hello everyone, and a very happy and prosperous new year to all of you. Um, so, um, Tomorrow, India is going to play the second test match against South Africa. That is going to happen in Cape Town. India is uh, currently trailing 1-0 in this series, and there's no chance that India can win this series, but at least if they try few things which I'm going to discuss today, they can at least draw the series, which will be definitely uh, a great result in current circumstances. So today we are going to discuss about this test match, which is going to happen tomorrow. What to expect from the ground? What is the team news, especially for India? How the pitch is going to play? How toss will be crucial, and other aspects of the game. But before I start this video, I have a humble request. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, give me your valuable comment, your feedback. What do you think about the points which I'm mentioning in the video? Do you agree with those, or do you have a different point of view? You can surely let me know. I would love to know what you guys think about it. If this is the first time you're coming to my channel, so you can turn on your notification for this channel, so that you can get updates about my channel. You can also watch my previous videos to see whether my analysis really is in sync with what happened or not. um, Definitely it's a new channel, and I need your help. I need help of you guys to grow this channel. I love doing cricket analysis, and based upon my experience, I come up with the best possible analysis, what I think. So need your help. Please help me subscribe to my channel and support me. Thank you very much. Great. So, as I said, tomorrow India is going to play the second test match of the series. Due to some reasons and some, surprising reasons, it's the first time India versus South Africa says under. In South Africa, it's just a two-test match series. So there is no India does not have any chance to win this series. But yes, if they are able to win in Cape Town, which will definitely mean that they have to create a history, because out of 6 test matches they have played in Cape Town, they have not won a single of them. They have lost in 4, and they have drew 2 test matches here. So definitely it's not going to be easy, but if they are able to create history, they are able to win, at least they can level the series 1-1, and they can garner some valuable points for the WTC championship, so that they are it can be easier for them to qualify for the finals. So as I analyzed, and I covered the points in my post-match analysis of the first test match, there were 3 major reasons why India lost the first test match, and India just need to fix those 3 points in order to win this test match. So those points are: first, responsible batting; second is disciplined bowling; and third is proactive captaincy. So we are going to discuss about all these points first, and then we will discuss about other factors regarding the crown, what the history says about the crown, and what can be India's team composition. So the first one, as I said, is responsible batting. See, definitely, if we look at India's top 2 or top 4, or in fact top 5, Shreyas Iyer, Shubman Gill, Jaiswal is just 3 test match old. Shubman Gill, although he is around from last couple of years, but he has not played a lot of test matches, and yeah, the same thing goes with Shreyas Iyer. So India's batting order is pretty unexperienced in that matter, and especially top 3 having Jaiswal and Shubman Gill in top 3 means that there's a lot of inexperience, and it's a recipe for collapse. combined with Rohit Sharma's below average performance in South Africa, where his average is in 18 or 19, and his name is Kagiso Rabada in South Africa bowling lineup. However, definitely what India needs to do, especially in their top order batsmen, they have to play responsibly. Um, they can go in, they can consume as many balls as possible, but they should not play any rash shots, especially in initial overs, especially when ball is new, especially when they are new at the crease. We all know that Shubman Gill, Jaiswal, Rohit Sharma, they are fantastic stroke makers, and they can play all kind of shots. They have all kinds of shots in their repertoire, in their armor. It's just that they have to take some time. They have to adjust to the pitch. They have to adjust to the ballers pace and line in length. They should be sure which ball to leave, which to play, how far they have to go to play the balls. So once they are able to gauge those things, then definitely they can go in and they can play big shots. The classic example, if I have to give you, was Rohit and Rahul's partnership way back in 2021 England series. If you look in every match, they were able to provide a stable opening partnership for India, and their mantra was pretty simple. In initial overs, consume as many balls as possible. I remember they used to play with a run rate of 1.52. That was maximum. But once the ball gets over, once they are comfortable with situation, they ensure that they are able to cover for that. So that's the most important thing, because in last test match in Centurion, in first inning, all three of them, they lost their wicket by playing their rash shot in the first inning, and in second they were just they were simply stumped by the ball. I would again say that I would not say that the ball which they got in second inning were not good, but it was not unplayable, which it supposed to look while watching. They could have been played, but that's past. So that's the first thing. They have to work. They need to ensure that they are providing a stable, decent partnership, so that players like Virat Kohli, Shreyas Iyer, KL Rahul, they can capitalize it on that initial partnership, and post a good, decent first inning total, whether they are batting first or second. The second point is responsible, disciplined bowling. So again, talking about in bowling attack, we saw in first test match that apart from Jasprit Bumrah and Siraj, the other two bowlers, they were not able to put any kind of impact on the batsman, on South Africa batsman. And like, I have heard a lot of stories, and a lot of illogical reason that India need a tall bowler, hit the deck bowler to take wickets in South Africa, because they are not have that kind of bowling. That's the reason they are struggling. But in my point of view, all these things are crap. Irrespective of whether you are taller in height, or you do not have a very good height, you cannot compromise on your line in length. Uh, your line in length as per the pitch is very important. There are grounds where you have to bowl very full to be effective. There are grounds where you have to bowl 3/4 of length, like grounds in South Africa. So you need to you need to have that line in length, and you need to ensure that even if you're not getting wickets, you are disciplined enough. You are bowling at the same point with a impact, with a proper line in length, so that at least you can put pressure on the batsman. If you're able to do so, trust me, if you're able to bowl six ball at the same point, at the same line in length, you will be getting a wicket. So that is something which India have to think. Indian bowling coach, Indian coach Rahul, they have to think. Um, they should refrain from playing Prasidh Krishna again, not because he has a disastrous debut. It can happen with everyone, with anyone. I mean, when you're playing your first test match, things can go haywire. But the problem with Prasidh Krishna is that he is notorious for giving a lot of runs. You pick any format, whether it's T20, one day, and now we saw in test matches and even in IPL. So in my point of view, they should pick Avesh Khan or Mukesh Kumar, who are in fact Mukesh Kumar is more apt, I would say, because he has better control on line and length. Avesh Khan is can be dangerous because he has speed as well. So I mean, if you're looking for consistency, go for Mukesh Kumar. But if you want a bowling wicket taking option, um, so go for Avesh Khan. That should be the choice. Because, like I said, it's not that compared to Centurion, ground in Capetown will be a bit more batting friendly as compared to what we saw in the first Test match. There will be help for batsmen as well, but it's not that bowlers cannot get purchase. It's just that they have to bowl with right discipline, with right line and length. So when things are not going in your favor, when batsmen are having a decent partnership, your discipline ensures that you're inducing a mistake from batsmen. So it's really, really important for Indian bowlers to be very disciplined. They should maintain proper line and length. They should come up. They should do. They should do their homework. They should come up with a plan for every batsman. In last Test match, we saw that they have only one plan for Dean Elgar, that was bowling across. That is, bowl over the wicket, round the wicket for a left-handed batsman, and try to bowl at the leg stump, and then try to bring ball, across him. There were a few times he was beaten, but it is a highly risky approach, because if it is not moving, it is sure shot it's going to be a boundary, as Dean Elgar is pretty strong on the leg side. I was surprised that he was not bombarded with a lot of short pitch balls, because we have saw in the past that Dean Elgar just get uncomfortable if he's bombarded with a lot of short pitch balls. So just like that, you need to do your homework. You need to come up with a strategy for each and every player, and that strategy needs to be executed by the bowler. Uh, Third point is proactive captaincy. Now, again, if you are on social media, I'm sure that you would have watched a lot of reels, a lot of analysis where people are saying that, okay, we need Virat Kohli's aggression to win overseas Test match, and there is nothing wrong. Definitely, we saw that the aggressive approach of Virat Kohli used to charge up the entire team, and they were able to give more than their 100%, and they used to win the matches for India. Now, the classic example is the Lord Test match in 2021, where India demolished England in less than 50 odd overs, which is really a huge achievement, considering it's the last day of the Test match. So. Definitely, that is something which will work wonders, but that does not mean that that's the only way to win a Test match. Um, when we say that a captain should be aggressive, it's not only necessary that you need to be you need to be charged up like Virat Kohli. That's his style, and definitely he feeds on that aggression. Whenever he is aggressive, he is able to get things done, and he is able to charge up his team. But that's not the only way. Another example is the way Ajinkya Rahane led India in 2021, when Virat Kohli left on paternity leave. Uh, During all the three Test matches, there were a lot of issues which India cropped up with, starting from injury, some off-field issues. uh, not able to get the playing 11 as per your choice, a very strong Australian team. But Rahane was able to maneuver the team from all these issues very, very in a positive manner. And as a result, India was able to win that series 2-1, including a win in Gaba. So Rahane has a different style. You will never see him charged up, showing aggression and sledging and everything. But he is able to get the things done. So that's the same thing Rohit Sharma has to do. It's not necessary that he has to be aggressive and he has to start sledging, but yes, he has to keep on motivating his bowlers. He has to talk to his bowlers what they want, what is not working. Okay. Uh, Also, there will be instances when things are not going as per the plan. Uh, we are talking about test matches, and we are talking about a world class team like South Africa who are playing in their in their at their home. Definitely they would come up fully prepared. So there will be time when bowlers not getting wickets. At that time, you need to be proactive. You need to come up with with out of box field placements, out of box strategies and plans. You need to be quick, and you should be able to utilize all your bowlers. Like in last test match, we saw that Rohit Sharma, he over relied on Prasidh Krishna, especially because he thought that he has good height and he's a hit the deck bowler, so he can get the things done. But unfortunately, Prasidh Krishna was struggling. He was not able to maintain right and length. Whatever pressure the bowlers were creating, it was just you know Prasidh Krishna's bowling was just putting borders on all their efforts. So at that time, he should have been more proactive, and maybe he could have given Ashwin more overs from one end, and could have asked Ashwin to just hold one end and let their paces bowl from the other end. So these kind of things, this kind of innovative, proactive captaincy is required if you have to win in overseas. Trust me, winning test matches in countries like South Africa, Australia is not at all easy. It's pretty tough, and only tough people, only a captain who has that attitude, who can guide his team, can get the results in these countries. So if India is able to work on all these points, I'm pretty sure that India can go ahead and can go ahead and win the second test match, and they can level the series. Uh, Talking about ground, definitely this is one of the ground of South Africa where spinners get more purchase. In fact, the best Indian bowler at Cape Town is Harbhajan Singh. He has given the best performance from an Indian bowler. He took 7 wickets for 119 odd runs in Cape Town. So definitely spinners will get purchase. Uh, what is interesting, and don't be surprised if you find both Ashwin and Jadeja playing in this test match, only because um, we heard that Shardul Thakur was hit on the shoulders while doing practice. It happened a couple of days ago, but there's no report exactly what's happening. So I'm just playing no news is good news, but in case, because after that ball hit his shoulder, he was able to do batting practice, but he didn't bowl. Point to remember is that Shardul Thakur is an all-rounder, more of a bowling all-rounder, and you cannot fit him just on the basis of his batting skills. So God forbid if he has not recovered fully, then definitely India will be forced to play with two spinners. Both Ravindra Jadeja and Ashwin can play, so that they can have long batting order, and spinners can get some purchase, especially in the second inning. Apart from that, I'm sure that India will drop Prasidh Krishna, and you can either find Avesh Khan, who has more probability considering he performed exceedingly well last week in the warm-up match, and he has pace as well. He will make his debut, and Yeah, so it will be just with Bumrah, Siraj, Avesh Khan, Ashwin, and Jadeja. If Ashwin will only play if Thakur has not recovered and he cannot bowl in the match. In that scenario, Ravichandran Ashwin will play. Else, it will only be Jadeja and Thakur will be the next. The fourth bowler or fourth seamer. Batting wise, definitely India does not have a lot of options, so they are not going to make any changes. It will be the same team, but yes, things are getting quite alarming for Shubman Gill. We all know he's a fantastic player, is an exciting player, and has a amazing one day record, one amazing white ball record. But his red ball record, his record in Test matches are really suffering. He's not able to get runs. He's unable to convert his starts, and if he is unable to perform in this Test match, definitely India might think of trying someone else at third position against England in the home series, because it's going to be very important series. Apart from that, all other players, of course, Rohit Sharma, he has to make runs. Jaiswal has to make runs. Kohli, without any doubt, he played amazing inning in last Test match. Rahul played a very, for me, his best knock till now in Test matches, and Iyer was also pretty decent. So the three factors which I have discussed, if India is able to work on it, India can definitely throw a challenge. From South Africa's team, they are without their regular captain Bavuma, and Coetzee is not playing. Definitely, in place of Bavuma, they might get another batsman, and in place of Coetzee, we might see Ngidi, who was initially in the squad, but he got injured and was not part in the first Test match. You might find him playing in the second Test match, and there might be some other batsman in place of Bavuma. It is going to be the last Test match of makeshift captain Dean Elgar, and definitely he would love to make it memorable, and he is the toughest nut for India to crack if they want to win this Test match, because just like India's Test match specialist Pujara, or maybe earlier we had Alistair Cook, or you can talk about Steve Smith, the way he's playing right now in Test matches, where he's consuming a lot of balls. These kind of players, they don't mind consuming a lot of balls, because they know that once they are set, they can go in and they can capitalize on it. And Dean Elgar showed it in last in last Test match. Yeah, he was a bit lucky couple of times when he got beaten, but either edge didn't carry or there was no fielder to catch. But definitely, if you are playing with the right attitude, you deserve to have that kind of luck with you. So overall, it is not going to be easy for India, but yes, India is hurt. Indian players are hurt after World Cup debacle, the way they lost against South Africa by one inning, which has not happened from a very long time. And also, India has not lost a series 2-0 in a while. So definitely they are hurt, and they will do whatever, they will try their best to change the result, win this Test match, and end it a 1-1. So thank you very much for your time. Please subscribe to my channel, and give me your comments, like this video. I'll come back tomorrow to discuss the first day play, and yeah, thank you very much and have a great day. Bye, take care.